If you're familiar with video walls, you know how complicated they can be to set up. They rely upon daisy chaining, the ability to pass the video signal fluidly from one panel into the next across the entire array. At LG Electronics, we understand the challenges you face, so we listen to professionals like you determined to make the process faster and simpler. With the new VH7B, LG has made spectacular video walls easier than ever to set up and use, even across arrays of 10 by 10 or more. Video walls are commonly driven by a local area network computer, or LAN. Traditionally, a separate LAN input was needed for each panel. Today, the VH7B panel offers LAN control in and out, so you can now drop a single network line to control the entire wall, instead of a separate run for each screen. The VH7B back panel is unique in its generous layout of clearly marked inputs and outputs. Inputs in black and white, and outputs in green. In the past, LG used DisplayPort 1.2 multi-stream transport to enable a 4K video wall, but that was limited to a maximum of 4 screens, such as a 2x2 array. With the VH7B, DisplayPort MST is still supported, but thanks to smarter, more advanced electronics inside the panel, there's no longer a limit to the number of panels that can be seamlessly connected to a 4K UHD source. So an entire huge video wall can now be driven by a single 4K signal because of the new daisy chaining capability of the VH7B. Classic interfaces such as DVI and HDMI can be used to drive a 1080p source as well. Another challenge of setting up your panels in sequence has long been setting the ID for each. A slow, manual process requiring anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes per panel, whereby you plug in each one, set its ID, screen 1, screen 2, unplug it, and move on to the next. And if you make a mistake, it's back to square one. But VH7B has a new firmware feature called Auto Set ID. Now, you simply use the remote to enter installation mode, go to digital signage controls, then auto set IDs, press confirm, and wait a few seconds. And that's it. You've set the ID for the entire array in only 8 to 10 seconds. We've also made sure to include all the necessary cabling right in the box to remove even more of the stress during your initial hookup. And we've extended the cable lengths to 2 meters for easier access, particularly when reaching behind a panel or when using articulating mounts should you need to service or troubleshoot. So as you can see, daisy chaining is a necessary function of all video walls, but with the new VH7B panel from LG, it no longer has to be a chore to set up or to maintain.